Hi, this is Manish Chauhan, and this video belongs to Jagoinvestor Wealth Club. This is the first part of a course called Estate Planning. What is estate planning? Estate planning is nothing but wealth transfer to your legal heirs. Once you die, what happens to your wealth? There are several ways of doing it, and we'll talk about those methods and some tips for you in this whole course. This course is divided into 6 parts, and this is the first part. In this first part, we'll see the background of the whole issue. We'll try to understand what is estate planning, what are the issues in this whole estate planning, and what happens in real life. And then finally, we'll see some of the solutions. In the second part of the course, we'll see nominations. In the third, we'll see joint accounts. Fourth, we'll see will. Fifth, we'll see succession laws. And finally, we'll define what should be the action items for you, what all things you should be doing. So let's start with a very simple but yet powerful question. For whom do you earn money? I'm sure you have spent a lot of time in finding the right insurance policy. You have spent hours and days in finding the best mutual funds, and I'm very sure that you are doing maximum for increasing your wealth, whatever you can do. But have you ever thought that if tomorrow you are no more, if you're not in this world, what happens next? A lot of people have very low clarity about this aspect, and we'll see what all things happen in life. So let us assume that this is you. Now in your family there can be several family members. I'll start with your wife. I'll assume that you're married. So you have your wife, you will have your children. Now this case is very simple, because if you're no more, your wealth will go to them most probably, and they will just use it. But life is not so simple. A lot of times we have several other family members. For example, parents are there, then your siblings can be there, and now if you are no more, after you there can be several quarrels, there can be disputes in your wealth. Someone can say that I want to get this part, someone can claim that this belongs to me, and then there are different kind of issues. Have you ever thought what can go wrong if you are not there? Let's see those. So what can go wrong? Your wealth might not go to the desired person at all, and this can happen. For example, if you wanted that some part of your wealth should go to your sister, for example, that might not happen at all. The second issue can be that your wealth might go to the desired person but partially. Let's say you wanted all your wealth to go to your wife, but it will happen partially, and that is a possibility, and we'll very soon see that why it can happen. Then the third problem is that your wealth might take a lot of time to move to the right person, and you must be very aware that there are so many cases, legal battles, where it takes a lot of time, sometimes months or sometimes years, for the wealth to go to the right person. Then the last thing which can happen is it can cost lots of money to your legal heirs while claiming your wealth, and we'll very soon see in different slides how that can happen. So what all assets we are talking about here? Anything you can imagine is part of this, like mutual funds, saving bank account, fixed deposit, real estate, insurance policies, PPF. Then there are several others like bonds, EPF in your company. We are talking about everything. So there are 4 ways of passing your wealth. We'll see 4 different methods or tools which you can use to make sure that your wealth passes to the next generation or the desired person in a peaceful manner. And those are using of joint accounts, through nominations, using wills, and then succession laws. Out of this, succession law is not in your control because it is a law, but rest of the 3 things like joint accounts, nomination, and will is in your control, and we will very soon see each of them in detail. So this was the first part of this course called estate planning, and now we will go deep into each part. So see you in the second part now. Thanks a lot.